a pre-dawn arrest of well-known Palestinian activist Ahed Tamimi, 16, helped cement her standing as an iconic illustration of the complexity of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Immediately after her arrest, a Twitter hashtag called #FreeAhedTamimi was created and Facebook memes were circulated, calling for her release in both English and Arabic. Be the first to know, join our Facebook page. Function, D, S, ID, var JS, fjs equal D getElements betagname, S, 0, if, D getElement bid, ID, return, JS equal D createlement, S, JS.id equal ID, JSSRC equal / connect facebook.net/n_us/all JS number XFBML equal 1 and app ID equal 1634148068997, FJS parent node insert before, JS, FJS, document, script, Facebook JS SDK. The arrest also sparked an intense debate over whether she was a provocateur, manipulating social media to show Israel in a bad light on the international stage, or whether she was a victim of the conflict and a righteous activist, intent on pushing the IDF out of her village of Nabi Saleh and the West Bank in general. In a video that was filmed on Friday and went viral, Tamimi is shown slapping two IDF soldiers that stood near her home. The soldiers were immediately chastised by some for their lack of response, and hailed by others for upholding the army's moral values by taking the high road. Palestinian teens filmed slapping IDF soldiers, credit, Facebook/The Israel Project. Early Tuesday morning, the IDF responded by raiding the home and arresting her. Tamimi's mother, Nariman, was detained later in the day when she tried to visit her daughter in jail. According to the police, they are both under investigation on suspicion of attacking the IDF soldiers and incitement and will be held until Thursday. Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman said, "No one involved, not only the girl but also her parents and those around them, will escape from what they deserve." IDF arrests Palestinian teen Ahed Tamimi, credit, IDF spokesperson. The IDF is the most humane army and operates under values that do not exist anywhere else. But its humanity can't come at the expense of its deference and power, Lieberman said. Whoever goes wild during the day, will be arrested at night. This is also an important message, he said. The pro-Israel group Stand With Us, as well as centrist and left-wing politicians, lauded the soldiers for keeping their cool. Mk Marav Micheli, Zionist Union, tweeted, "The first thing on my agenda is to say thank you to the soldiers who stood with honor against the Palestinian girls who tried to attack and humiliate them." The army said Tamimi had participated in a violent riot in which 200 Palestinians threw stones at soldiers. According to the IDF, some of the stones were thrown from Tamimi's home with the family's consent, and soldiers removed all the rioters from the house, guarding it to prevent anyone else from entering. The police added, "This was a severe incident in which Palestinian women attacked an IDF officer and attempted to use social media as a platform to provoke the officers to respond." But Tamimi's family and friends explained on social media that the incident occurred after her cousin Muhammad, 15, had been shot in the face by an IDF rubber bullet and soldiers had raided their home. The soldiers in question were standing near the house, but this was hardly the first time that Tamimi was caught on video. Nicknamed Shirley Temper because of her blonde curls and popular YouTube videos that show her slapping or yelling at IDF soldiers, she is somewhat of a star in the Arab world. Right-wing Israelis have charged that these videos, which they call Pallywood, are carefully orchestrated cinematography. Palestinians and the international community see them as spontaneous expressions of protest against a military occupation. Tamimi spoke at an event in the European Union Parliament building, toured South Africa to share her story, and 3 years ago received an award in Turkey from Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Her immediate family has been prominent in Nabi Saleh's almost weekly demonstrations against the IDF. 2 years ago, her family made headlines when an IDF soldier tried to arrest her younger brother, also named Muhammad, on suspicion of stone throwing.